Hey guys, made it a month. Today I'm going to be moose hunting. So we're going to be going downstream for about an hour from Fairbanks towards Nenana. We're going to be taking a boat. My dad's coming, and then one of his friends is the boat operator and then the camp owner. It'll be pretty fun. And yeah. Alrighty, so we made it back here at a little hunting spot. We're not there yet. We're at the little landing area. There's wheelers up there. We just came in from about a quarter of a mile from the main river. In total, it was about 1 hour of floating time. But yeah, not too bad. There's a lot of fun stuff to look at. Lots of new rivers and stuff. We just unpacked that. We got some sleds up here that we're towing behind the four-wheelers because sleds just make sense. We're a mile from where we gotta go. We got a little bit more packing to do, and then we're gonna go. Don't know what the trail looks like yet, but I'd assume it's not too terrible. Looks pretty dirty, which in Alaska is pretty good because there's a lot of muskeg here and it's not very good. Also a good sign we're in birch. Fun fact, birch doesn't like to grow in muskeggy, swampy bits, but spruce does. Done getting all the stuff on the trailers, or on the sleds, and we're out here. We're on this little 2-track. Pretty nice so far. We're in nicer ground territory, so it's a lot easier. Good trail, and it's gonna be about a mile in. We're here at the camp. I'll give you guys a little bit of a walk around tour. This is kind of just an off trail here. You can do a little bit of a walk. It's pretty nice, pretty well packed down. So over here is where we have the four-wheelers parked. It's a nice little U-turn bit here. A little whoop-de-whoop like that. And then it's back to the trail. This is the tent area. Got some Italian chili cooking. Got my dad, Jared. He's doing Jared things. All fun here. We got the firewood there. Got a little fireplace. This is where we'll have a fire. And then I'll show you guys the sleeping arrangement. Got a nice little patio here. You can't really see, but got a patio there. Jared's bed, my dad's bed, and then my bed. Here's the stove. We got the little table, and yeah, pretty fancy. And back, we went out down the trail there where we're trying to get the moose to come in, or at least know that we're moose per se. So we were trying to call them out. So hopefully by at least tomorrow they're going to be here. Just a little tactic, you know, we did all the rustling and whatnot with the trees and stuff. Trying to imitate a moose getting all her. Right here, we're just walking through the woods. It's pretty quiet. We're trying to not make as much noise as possible. You see, I do the camera flip. This is what I'm wearing. I got my sling and a 45 on me, and we're walking to the stand. Here at the stand, I've got my 30-06. My dad's got his 338. We're about, I don't know, 15 feet up. We're just kind of sitting here watching. We heard either a fat squirrel or something drop by, but nothing else as of yet. So as of now, we're just kind of waiting, hoping that we see something here pretty soon. So I just got to use this shotgun. It's a break action 410. Yeah. And I got these two grouse. They're hanging out in the tree. We just came back from getting the moose for about 3 or so hours. They were kind of hanging around. They've been bugging us all day. So I got these two, and then I'll show you guys how to clean them. So the easiest way is to step on the wings here, and then you're going to pull the feet. So you put them on the ground. One wing, two wing, pull the feet. And then, so these are all the guts that you don't want to eat. So you'll set these aside. And you got all your good meat right here. All the chicken breasts. And then you got to rinse it out a little more, but there's all that. And then I'll do the same thing to the other guy. Now we're just kind of hanging out here. We've got a fire going. Yeah. My dad is being unique and basically been slacking all day. I split all this firewood up because it's got big boy muscles. We're just kind of hanging out right now, waiting for it to get to 5 so we can go back out. We don't want to go out when it's all nice and warm and would be comfortable to sit there because the moose don't like it when it's warm, and they don't want to rut then. They want to rut when it's cold because the way a moose's brain works, that's when they want to rut. So we're just kind of hanging here with a fire, drinking some tea, and all that kind of fun stuff. Tea and cider, yeah. We got some good cider. We're heading back out. We didn't see anything on our stand last night. Hopefully we see something today. I got some Tang. We got instant coffee. We're going to a new spot today, and hopefully we see. We've been here at this newsstand for about 2 or 3 hours now. We haven't really seen much. It's a little bit more wiggly than the other one, but it's not like sketchy wiggly. We haven't seen any movement. Our friend is over there. You can't see it on camera, but it opens up to a field over there, and then you can see better. He's not seeing any activity, so we're gonna go try and move around and see if there's anywhere else that we can see some activity at. On our way back, because we didn't really see anything, but I climbed this pretty tall stand we got here, and it's pretty nice, but it's a little high. Really pretty over here, but yeah, pretty. A little wiggly, but not bad. Came down from here and it's pretty tall. Just a ways up there. Not too far. Here at the stand, this is the second stand we're at, rather than the first one. It had the bigger trees. We came back after warming up and getting some food in our bellies. My dad's there. My daughter's right there. It's about 5 or 10 feet down. It's not very high.
It's like 15 feet.
15, 10, whatever. Got our rope here for lifting up things.
all in all, it's not too bad of a spot. We got a pretty good viewing spot here. So if you see anything anywhere, we'll be prepared for it, and should hopefully cross our fingers see a moose. So another thing we got here is some hot tang. You can see it right there. It's just normal tang. We heat up the water and then we'll put tang in there like you do with normal tang. That makes it nice because it makes it all nice and hot and kind of warms you up like a nice thing instant coffee could. Why don't you tell me about the instant coffee you made this morning?
It's, I mean, it only is terrible while you're drinking it.
Yeah, so our terrible coffee that was yesterday of 8 scoops of instant coffee, just plastic disposable spoons. 8 scoops yesterday was incredibly strong, and then today he wanted to be creative with 9 scoops. So
It's so bad.
It was terrible. It was like, try not to taste it. But the tang's pretty good. It's a little sweet, but we got something to look forward to.
Pick me up.
Yeah, pick me up. Something to look forward to while we're sitting here and it's cold. We're heading back now. We didn't really see anything. My dad's up there. We heard a moose grunting. Waited for about an hour and a half, but we didn't really see anything. Now we got about a 35 to 40 minute walk back, and then we'll be getting warm again. We're back here now. It's about 9 p.m., a little after 9, almost 10. We got some burgers cooking over here in our little under roof campfire. Somehow it melted the tarp up there, but we're good. So we got the meats. Jared just brought over some vegetables. And it's gonna be pretty good. They're jalapeno burgers. And just kind of hanging out. Now we didn't really see anything. We shot 2 grouse, which you guys saw already, but nothing else. We heard a moose on our stand. We think it was a cow with maybe a little guy with her, but nothing else. So now we're heading back. My dad's driving, and then Jared's up there. And then we got this sled behind us with our stuff in it. So, yeah. And then this is a trail we came off of. And then we'll be getting on the boat. Here we got all the wheelers packed up and the sleds put away. We're all done. We're heading out now. We've got all of our stuff gone and out of there. We got it all on the boat. And then we'll be heading out here in a few minutes or so back onto the little river, which leads to another river, which leads to another river. And we'll be about an hour and a half ride back. This is an abandoned houseboat. I thought it'd be cool to include in the video because there's a pretty big story to it in Fairbanks, and it just kind of looked cool. So we got all the boat on all the way. It's all hooked up. So that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.